Okay guys, welcome back, and I went ahead and I just did a loose fit on the transmission crossmember so you can kind of take a peek at it. I'm going to go ahead and put this other last bolt in here. Now, every bolt that I put back into the car, I'm using Permatex anti-seize. Why? Because we don't want these sticking inside there over time. These bolts are steel, even though the transmission is aluminum, but the bolts are steel, and they will end up getting rust, and then they'll expand. It'll be a pain in the ass to get in there. Plus, it limits corrosion. So that's the plan. All right, so you're coming with me for the camera angles. So you're coming with me in here right now, and let's see here. Like I said, I loose fitted in there, guys. I didn't really want to do. There we go. I didn't want to do too much with it, but I just wanted to kind of get it in there loose so you guys can see what it looks like. There we go. All right, so now you can see that it's up inside the transmission. It's really loose right now. I haven't tightened it down. I'm doing, let's see if I can, I'm looking at the camera while I'm trying to do this, so it's probably not a good idea. Let me do it this way. There we go. So I'm just gonna loosen or tighten it up here and keep it just snug by fingers, and then I'll go ahead and I'll hit it with the impact briefly. And I think it's only 36 pounds from what I've been reading and seeing on YouTube and online. I'm not going to do anything serious. I'm using an electric impact, so it's really not that strong of one. It's a real cheap one that I got from Harbor Freight. And honestly, this car is relatively new enough to where nothing's going to be requiring a heavy impact, which is kind of nice. I've worked on cars when I was a kid, and those cars were rather rusty when I first got them. So the car's up on ramps right now, which you can see. I went and purchased these ramps. They were only like 25-30 bucks, and not a bad gig. So let's see here. Okay, we'll switch that out. See if I can get a 14 millimeter. Everything under here is 14 millimeter, guys. It's really not that bad. It's not rocket science. This is a pretty easy swap over for this particular mount. Now the motor mounts are going to be a little bit more of a pain in the ass, and I've already anticipated that, so it's quite all right. Let's see here. Whew, there we go. Here's a 14 millimeter. So yeah, I'm not going to do the motor mounts today. I'm actually going to see if I can get up on a 2-post lift, and instead of just having it on the ramps here. But this is a pretty quick swap, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and then later down the road, probably in the next few weeks, after I get back from Chicago and whatnot, and from North Carolina, I'll end up doing it. So let's see here. I'm going to take you guys with me back under here. Yep. This is raw, guys. I don't edit any of these videos, so my apologies, but it's how I roll. I don't have time for editing because I'm always working and always have school, and I have entrepreneurial goals as well. So editing and me sitting at a computer all the time is not going to happen, realistically speaking. I told you guys earlier, I keep it real, and that's about as real as I can get. I guess there's one. There's two. I'm going to do it one more time just to hit it just a little harder, and that should be fine. Oh yeah, that's so much more solid. Guys, look at this. This doesn't move really at all, and that's great. This Z1 Motorsports really took their time on this piece in here, and I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with it. I look forward to feeling the difference once I put this back in. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stop this video, and I'm gonna go ahead and torque it down to spec to make sure that we're good. I'm 99.9% sure that we're good, but you always want to make sure. So, all right, I'll see you guys in a few minutes.